semis, it is young Eevey. Oh wait, that's not Bernie Hatter. Oh, Impasse won. Oh my god, I'm the worst. It is Impasse and his Richter versus young Eevey. Mabi. Let's find out what young Eevey can do here. I feel like it's it would be pretty difficult for young Eevey, young Eevey's character Bowser Jr. to actually properly get past the crosses and the axes. He's not the fastest, and he does like to jump a lot. There's the axe. Forward tilt, nice stuff. And so far, it's a lot more even than I expected. I really expected one of the guys to like explode out of the gate, but so far, it's just been tit for tat, back and forth. Now Eevey is in the advantage, and he should be looking to edge guard because I feel like Bowser Jr. is pretty good off stage, and of course, Belmont recovery is not the greatest. It's a lot better than people give it credit for, but it is not the greatest. Just as I say it, an utter failure on the tether recovery. I feel like he was close enough even. But if he didn't have the tether recovery, man, then he would have beyond terrible recovery. But he does have the big ol' whip, and it works just as well for up airs, if not better, as he swats Bowser Jr. out of the sky. Nice forward air. Actually blocking out the cross and landing with the second hit. More forward airs from our boy young Eevey. But here comes Impasse. Gets jammed off stage. Young Eevey chooses to set up the trap. He gets a Mecha Koopa, does not hit it. Oh, that should be it. That should be it. He was actually late on the punish, but Impasse picked the one option that would get covered at that position by the forward smash. I guess Spot Dodge would have gone and covered too. But either way, that's unfortunate for him. Nice advantage for young Eevey. Ooh, big juggles. And he's not done yet. Yeah, that's a big gimp for young Eevey. I don't think even the forward air was necessary because the neutral air actually cut the jump back on stage. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh, that's it. That's it for Impasse. So, young Eevey, man, he's starting very strong. That's some nice Bowser Jr. gameplay. Geilsbeer, yeah. That should be my German name. Duck. I love ducks, by the way. Ducks are great. It's impossible to keep it clean when I'm around. When my tag is around, who's gonna keep it clean, Lompos? But I do appreciate your modding. It's all good fun. Oh, that's Empoleon because we're all penguins in here. Let's never forget that we're all penguins in here. Yo, if you feel comfortable posting it, now I am curious, Zyphoid, what is your real name? What is your real first name that the people can pronounce? You know, if you don't want to post it because it's the internet, I completely understand, but now you got me curious. Oh, that's a nice emote, Furelol. Where'd you get that? Anyway, we're getting into game 2. Let's see if Impasse has figured something out in the meantime, because game 1 was looking great for young Eevey. Oh, air dodge. But here comes the fork. Like that fork in that up tilt in in Smash 4 was always like a budget Mario up tilt. Looks like it still has that kind of knockback, which is good to see, man. I love those up tilt combos. Looks like this game Impasse is starting a little stronger. But I think he started a little stronger last game too. Woo! But he is starting way stronger than last game now. Actually getting the first stock with a nice down air to up air. You know, you always got to be a little bit careful when you're juggling Belmonts like that, because that down air, man, is actually really hard to contest, and you shouldn't try it. If you get hit by it, man, they can just combo into a move and can even kill out of it, as we just saw. How is Eevey gonna force his kill? How is he gonna force his way back in now that Impasse has the lead? A Belmont with a lead, man. That's a bad time. Nice forward air. There's the trap. You force him to go low, but he does not chase after him. Jab. He gets out. He's at a really high percent. Yeah, there it is. As soon as you try to double jump over those crosses, you'll find yourself getting hit by an axe. There it is. Missed punish on the nair. Probably thought he would have to stop on shield, but Bowser Jr.'s clown cart is one of those few moves that can still go through it. And young Eevey capitalizing optimally, but he has been taking so much damage with this consistent keep away game from Impasse in the meantime, getting hit by X after X. He has a lot of work to do if he wants to even it up. But work usually starts with an up air. Comes to Bowser Jr. Look at him go, 15%. No, 15%. Unfortunately for him, he gets clipped by an axe on the way down. And that is even more unfortunate. So we got young Eevey messing up the jack lock, and Impasse actually messing up his inputs afterwards. You know, he didn't expect young Eevey to mess up the jab lock, and he actually air dodged off stage, and he does it again after a clip by the forward smash. So young Eevey, after having a start where Impasse was really dominating him, Impasse just donates 2 stock by very unfortunate misinputs.